Number 1, BYD 3. And honestly, it's no surprise, this compact electric SUV has been running on Australian roads for over 3 years, slowly building a reputation that's making more and more drivers curious. When the earlier versions first appeared, a lot of attention went toward that bold Build Your Dreams badge across the back. Some people loved it, others weren't sure what to think. But regardless of opinions, the numbers speak for themselves. Nearly 22,000 Australians have already bought the BYD 3. Clearly, something about this little EV works. In Australia, buyers get 2 options, the Essential and the Premium. And while both versions have their place, the Premium model really stands out. It comes with a bigger battery, extra driving range, slightly faster charging, and comfort upgrades that make everyday driving a bit more enjoyable. It's the kind of upgrade that makes you say, "Yep, this one makes sense." One of the most noticeable improvements in the latest Premium version is the new set of 18-inch alloy wheels paired with high-quality Continental tires. The difference is immediate. Steering feels sharper, the balance improves, and the ride becomes smoother even on rougher roads. You still get a little body movement, and yes, there's some road noise, especially on wet roads. But overall, it's a significant improvement from earlier models. Power-wise, the BYD 3 hides a confident electric motor underneath. It produces 150 kilowatts and 310 newton meters of torque, which translates to strong, smooth acceleration. It won't pin you to the seat like a performance EV, but it definitely surprises you in a good way. 0 to 100 kilometers per hour takes around 7.3 seconds, and switching to sport mode makes the response quicker without becoming jerky or hard to control. It's polished, predictable power. Inside the cabin, the atmosphere changes completely. BYD didn't try to copy anyone here. The interior design is bold, expressive, and has a playful personality. The vents stand out, the shapes are interesting, and the whole layout feels modern without being overwhelming. The seats are comfortable enough for daily use, though you might miss seat ventilation on hot summer days. Rear passengers get lucky with generous legroom and a big panoramic roof that fills the cabin with light, making long rides much more enjoyable. Cargo space sits at 440 liters, enough for groceries, luggage, or weekend gear, though small item storage around the cabin could definitely be improved. Where the BYD 3 truly shines is its tech. The large rotating touchscreen is the star of the interior, and it's not just a gimmick. It responds smoothly, looks crisp, and works seamlessly with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. The built-in navigation is easy to read, and the 8-speaker audio system delivers clear, rich sound whether you're listening to music, podcasts, or your guilty pleasure playlist. Safety also checks out with a full 5-star rating from ANCAP. You get a collection of driver assist features that make everyday driving feel safer and more relaxed, from highway cruising to tight city parking. So what's the final picture? The BYD 3 Premium offers excellent value for its price. It's comfortable, modern, and surprisingly enjoyable to drive. Yes, there are a few compromises: slightly noticeable noise, limited cabin storage, and charging that could be faster. But overall, it brings a lot to the table for a very competitive cost. If you're thinking about stepping into the world of electric vehicles and want something affordable, stylish, and genuinely pleasant to live with, the BYD 3 might just be the car that wins you over. Number 2, the Audi Q3. But not just any Q3, this is the 2026 Audi Q3, a compact luxury SUV shaped for real life, not for showing off. And honestly, that's what makes it feel so surprisingly refreshing. Right from the start, the Q3 doesn't scream for attention. It doesn't try to look wild or overly futuristic. Instead, it carries itself with that calm, confident presence Audi is known for. You take one look and think, yeah, that's solid, that's dependable. That's something I could live with every single day, and Audi knows exactly what it's doing here. The Q3 is the most accessible SUV in the brand's lineup, which means it has a big job, appeal to new buyers, families, commuters, people who want premium quality without stepping into crazy price territory. And with an expected starting price under $50,000 in the United States, including destination, it stays comfortably within reach. No unnecessary drama, just honest value wrapped in a refined package. Under the hood, things feel familiar, in a good way. You still get that 2-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine, paired with an 8-speed automatic transmission and standard all-wheel drive. The power numbers hover close to the previous model, around 228 horsepower and 251 pound-feet of torque. Not outrageous, not underwhelming, just smooth, predictable, everyday strength. You press the pedal and it moves, confidently, consistently. Whether you're rolling into morning traffic, driving through a sudden downpour, or heading up a snowy hill, the Q3 is built to keep you steady. Outside, Audi made a series of subtle, clever improvements. The vehicle gets slightly longer, wider, and even a touch taller, giving it a more planted and stable stance. The wheelbase, close to 105 inches, helps the interior feel more spacious, especially in the back where passengers usually complain first. Rear legroom? Better. Headroom? Better. And most importantly, it finally feels like a true small family SUV, not a cramped compromise. And the inside? This is where the Q3 really shows how much thought went into the update. The cabin feels cleaner, lighter, almost airier. One of the smartest changes is moving the gear selector to a position behind the steering wheel. Suddenly, the center console opens up. You get more space for storage, more room to breathe, and a layout that just feels modern. Then there's the tech, straightforward, sharp, and extremely user-friendly. A large central touchscreen sits right where you expect it, paired with a crisp digital instrument cluster. No confusing menus, no clutter. Just clean controls that make daily driving feel easy. Add in wireless smartphone integration, plenty of charging ports, and you start to realize this SUV was built for life in motion. Cargo space also steps up. You get around 24 cubic feet behind the rear seats, perfect for groceries or work gear. Fold the seats down, and you're looking at roughly 48 cubic feet. Enough room for road trip luggage, weekend projects, or that last-minute IKEA run you swore you wouldn't make. Safety? Audi didn't hold back. You get adaptive cruise control, automatic emergency braking, lane assistance, blind spot monitoring, and automatic high beams, all quietly keeping watch while you focus on the road. In the end, the 2026 Audi Q3 isn't trying to be a superstar. It's not chasing headlines. Instead, it gives you something more meaningful: comfort, practicality, a premium feel, and the kind of reliability that makes everyday driving calmer and easier. It's the kind of SUV that doesn't just fit into your life, it makes your life feel a little smoother. If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss another video. Thanks for watching.